the chart. So as you guys remember, I did a little TA for you guys at the beginning. So I believe this is actually the bottom. I believe the bottom is in on here. Let's come over here. Oh, so first off, let me just give you the basics. I'm talking about Pawzone, aka Paul, the real Paul, not Paul Swap. I'm talking about Pawzone. Don't get it twisted. If you made a mistake, it's okay. You know, good luck to, to any project that's gonna help Shibarium. And as always, um, Pawzone is one of those projects. So today it's up 21.26%, and the volume's about to reach $1.5 million. Okay, that's pretty big. Keeping in mind that Bitcoin is still at like 28,500. I was expecting, as I told you guys, some of these altcoins to start shooting up at about 32 to 35,000 Bitcoin. Okay, that's just what I feel is the reality of it. It's hard for altcoins, especially some of these meme coins and moonshots, higher risk projects to moon, because there needs to be like a floor where people feel comfortable and they feel that the market has flipped from bearish to at least medium to bullish. Okay, so because right now a lot of people still believe this is a bear rally happening in Bitcoin. So just giving you some updates, the liquidity is looking very nice, I must say, at $2.12 million total liquidity. The 24-hour volume is, it just reached, I believe, or was already there, 1.5 million. The market cap is at 14.30 million. And don't forget that half of the total supply of the trillion Paw tokens were already burned, meaning that there is only 500 billion in circulation. It looks like there's 3,450 holders currently, and the current transaction total is at 14,980. So it's about to reach 15,000. Very healthy. Of course, we're looking at the 99 out of 99 deck score. So the reliability of this project is really high. And the point of the video, sorry I'm so long-winded, but I know I didn't do a video yesterday. My apologies. But check this chart out real quick. Look at this chart. All right, we've been tracking this, adjusting tracking, right? But this trend line has been what we've been focused on. So once again, this orange line is what I believe is gonna be the future floor. All right, once this volume is able to break that resistance. So this red line is the bottom. This is what I consider the bottom before the dip. Okay, so this is what the bottom was. This is where the most support was. This was, I guess, the project's support, if you will. Um, and then there was FUD. Okay, a lot of FUD coming from different projects and from the government. Okay, based on what the SEC is doing and who they're going after. Some of the FUD was against Binance, and it's still there. You know, now they're trying to link Binance to foreign countries and stuff, and CZ, because his name is, you know, Chiang Peng Zhao, I believe is his full name. But with that said, he is a Canadian citizen, and I'm against racism. Okay, so 100% against racism. So we will not be participating in that FUD. If there is anything that is uh, illegal, you know, and they can go ahead and prove it, then let them prove it. If there's a way to remedy it, remedy it. If not, I'm not for this FUD. The FUD hurts the market. All right. That being said, so coming over here, let me just show you guys though. How can I bring this up? Cool. In fact, you know what? This is the 50. I like the 15-minute chart personally to look at short term changes. But if you look at, let's say, the hour or the 4 hour, you can, it probably looks crazy. Yes, it looks ridiculous. Here, let's kind of hold on. What does the 4 hour look like? The 4 hour is gonna look look at that. Look at that. Here, let's move this up. Oh shit, hold up. That no, do not move that line. All right, guys, hold on. That looks crazy. Yeah, look at that fat candle. Okay, so yeah, look at that. This is the 4 hour chart of the same chart we're looking at 15 minutes. I like the details of the 15 minutes, but overall, you can kind of see that this trend line, which was a downward trend line. All right, so we knew it was going to start going down. If you guys check the last TA video I did, but once this trend line, which was really became a resistance downward trend line, this was forming bearish flags all the way down. Okay, so you can see the drops, but once you start breaking trend and actually going up over what was the previous floor, because this was the project's previous floor, you can't see it on the 4 hour here. Let's actually go back to the 15-minute. Oh no, when I do that, it actually. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, see, because on the 15-minute, you can kind of see where the resistance floor, what I call the floor of the project was. This was a resistance. It actually hit, got shot down, but then exploded through. Because when this was released, it had like over $50 million in volume. So the fact it still has over $1 million in a FUD stricken market is remarkable. The fact that there wasn't a massive sell-off is also remarkable. So not financial advice. I'm just telling you guys that this project, Pawzone, is one of the most solid projects related to the Shiba Inu ecosystem, period. Okay. We go ahead and check my channel. I did what I call the CryptoMarxist review, where I go in, I check, do they have their white paper? What does the website look like? What is the quality of the pictures in the website? And no holds bar, honest opinion. And the project's so new that their white paper isn't even up, but they tell you it's not up, and they also tell you it's coming soon. So at least I like information. I'm about information. So that's part of what this channel is about. All right, cool. So going back to this though, so now we can see that this floor right here at 20, what looks like 22, 25 or 45 was what I consider the floor. That right there, honestly, I do not think that this will shoot back down below this. In fact, I believe what's going to happen now, it's going to probably bounce off of this floor, okay? This, because now it's going to be a support, and it's going to actually keep going up, cross this resistance, probably mid, might even bounce here a couple times, maybe 3 times, and then go up. It might break down if there's continued FUD. But at this point, with the volume it has, and another thing that this project has, that even though if you see the downward trend, okay, you saw this, you see people getting their profits, right? No major sell-off though. It didn't crater down. No, the whole time here, and let's check it out. Let's see if it's true. Okay, we have one sell 5 minutes ago for how much? $1,000, almost $2,000, 800. So I hope that was profit. Enjoy that, whoever that was. All right, so okay, boom, look at that. You have people taking profits, right? Okay. Ah, damn. I thought this one was also going to be low. The whole point was that look, consistently every single day that I've done analysis on this project, there has been more buys than sells. And if you look at those sells, a lot of them look like profit. Like, I mean, honestly, here, let's see. Was that a bot that sold, or was that the profit? Let's check this. Look at that. Look at that. Two transactions. They bought and they sold. So they bought half an ETH and they sold at almost 1 ETH. Okay. So that person, if that person wants in again, which they might, they're gonna have to buy at a higher rate. That's just the price is gonna keep going up. Like I said, it's most likely gonna bounce off of this floor, okay, which is at 27. I have it at about 26.82. So 26.80. Let's just say 26. It's gonna bounce off at 26. If this goes down, which I don't think it's gonna go back down here, but it's bouncing and it's gonna break this resistance and create a new support. So that's essentially what's happening. You have volume picking up. Like I said, it was at 20 something. People will take profits, right? Which is fine. Let them take profits. But what you can't deny though is there's more buys coming in than sells. And this trend line has officially been broken. So this, when was it broken? Because I haven't been doing TA, but look, exactly. So it was broken yesterday. It was broken yesterday. Once, twice, about 3 times before it actually just crossed over and started shooting up. Okay, so now we're gonna have, like I said, further explosion, in my opinion. Because one thing that happens in crypto is people see these candles wick up like that. Because even let's say half of the people in profit, right? Let's say half this people sell off, right? So about this. That's still a good breakout. So it's gonna show 10%. It's gonna show 10%. But I already know, so that's gonna bring attention. But I already know how this works. It's early as hell. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this buy that just came in. 1 ETH. 1 ETH just came in. So what I'm trying to tell you is that for some reason, and not financial advice, but like I keep telling you guys, there's a reason why I made this earlier. Like I'm like, this is what's gonna indicate where the levels are, where the levels are. Okay, this is a custom chart for this. Okay, I'm not just trying to pump up the project. Either the project breaks through these resistance, it creates new supports, or it doesn't. Okay, either there's more buys coming in than the sells, or there isn't. And one thing, like I told you, so what's gonna happen right here? Okay, well, everyone's gonna start looking at this. They're gonna be like, damn, what is this? Pawzone. All right. And they're gonna look it up, be like, holy, this project is fire. So then they're gonna FOMO in. So I would not be surprised if we actually reach about 33, if we touch the 33 to 35 zone, honestly. Because what's gonna happen is people are gonna start FOMOing in, and you can already see some of like first entry right there, 1,000. I mean, 1,000. Yeah, 1,007. That's like a $2,000 buy right there. It's like a $2,000 buy. So I definitely wanted to bring this to your attention. Once again, CryptoMarxist, just giving you a little something. I made the chart. It's a custom chart. You see, the charts don't really lie. I mean, there could let's say, for example, Bitcoin starts going up and it hits 29.99, right? It's about to touch 30,000. There is a chance that there could be a sell-off, right? So then Bitcoin might dip down to maybe 27, 26, maybe 25,000. Well, that is obviously going to affect all the whole crypto market. So yeah, so Paul might dip, right, in that scenario. But as I see it right now, I really think that Bitcoin is most likely going to push up past 30, and then meme coins are going to start pushing up, and all the solid projects like Pawzone, okay, are going to start coming in, and they're just going to start moving. In fact, you know what, I can already see a little flag forming already on the 15-minute. Let's check it out. Maybe we do a little, see what happens if there's further breakout. All right, because look, because now we have a bullish flag forming. Okay, so here, let's go ahead and just do a little sum right here. Look at this. Okay, so now we have a bullish flag forming over here. All right, let's go ahead and see what's good with this guy right here. Wow. Right here. Okay, and then we got here, let's do one more. Let's change this color. Actually, you know what, let's see that color. Just okay. All right, so we see this. So just keep it right there. I can't even. Ah. So you see right now there should be a breakout either towards the downside or the upside. But because it's a bullish flag, it's looking like it's probably gonna keep pushing up. It looks like it's not good to chase green candles, but when it comes to a project as solid as Paul token, Pawzone, you sometimes need to analyze the situation and kind of say, okay, well, this is actually really, even if it dips, even if this, and this is not financial advice. I'm not telling you what to do. Like the saying goes, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just telling you what I do if I was you. All right. And the reality is, when it comes to projects like this, getting in at 14, 13, 15, anything under 20 million is crazy. I'm gonna tell you a personal story. So Floki was around 20 something million, I think it was. And then I ended up putting I think like $20 into it, only because I had purchased something. And when I purchase, I like to get exact amounts for some reason. Like if I'm gonna buy a token, and it'll be like, I like to get like 10,000 of it, right? Like let's say it's really cheap, has a bunch of zeros, like Shib, right? Let's say I want to buy $10 worth. If $10 is like 1 million, I'll or let's say $10 is 9 million, I'll buy like $11 so that it's like 1 million Shib type situation. So I like round numbers for some reason. Long story short, so I had made my purchase. So I had I think it was like $30 or something in ETH left. So I ended up buying Floki. And then but it was like such a small amount. And I'm like, Elon had just talked about his Shiba Inu Floki. So I'm like, all right, sure, the project wasn't brand new. So I had already heard of it. And actually, there's the new Floki, because it's a version 2 now. I'm talking about the version 1. Because I remember, because I just saw the MetaMask icon for that original. So I had forgot that they went to version 2. But point is, I throw in like $20 or something like that, and I think it was like at 14 or 20 million. I forget. Um, and the point is that thing ended up going over $1 billion. So one day I'm like going through my stuff, just checking these meme coins or whatever. I look and I'm like, what the hell? Floki's I have over $1,000 in Floki. So, anyways, that's kind of how that goes. Like obviously I didn't know Floki was gonna explode to, I think it passed $1 billion at one point. So yeah, just something to keep in mind. So my point is that because this is so high right now, right? Think about it. If you had $1,000 and it's up like 20%, you have $1,200. So some people might be like, "Oh, I just came up $200." So they're gonna go ahead and get rid of their position. So, like I said, this might actually break down to this, or it'll break up to this, depending on what people wake up to. So once again, it's on the hot pairs on Dex Tools already. It's right here. And if you see it, look, it's the only one right now that has a Shiba Inu logo, which is kind of fire, to be honest. Let's see. Let's let it pass by one more time. It's and strong liquidity too. And they locked it up. It's on a multi-sig. Like this is a 110% solid project. We're talking Paul number 6 right now. So expect it to probably be trending at number 1 or 2 pretty soon. Because if you see these other, whatever these things are right here, like, yeah, I doubt. I mean, I don't even want to check them, to be honest, because it's about that Shiba Inu bone army, baby. So yeah, CryptoMarxist. Maybe I'll do a video on it when it breaks down to see if it hits the key support, which is this red line right here, or if it continues to go up. All right. So right now I'm expecting, if there's another major purchase, it should continue with this trend line right here. And this is such a short time frame that this isn't even a trend. Okay, like this isn't even a trend. It's not a channel, but we're just messing around right now and we're checking this out because we see that there was an increase in volume. All right, we see there was an increase in volume. In fact, you know what we should do, technically, we should hit, hold up, let's hit this guy right here. Let's hit this guy right here. And technically, look, this is where it crosses right here. Wow. So let's see if, so this is actually it right here. So let's see if this starts going. You see how it crosses right here? Let's see if it actually touches that support and continues on this trend, a new trend. Okay, so that we'll look at, and then we'll extend that out. So let's go ahead and check the 1 hour real quick, just to see how that looks. Okay, yeah, the 1 hour is always look crazy. All right, because that's kind of parabolic. So I don't know if it's gonna continue in that trajectory, but I do want to show you guys the good news that it's up over 20%. All right. So all right, man. With that being said, CryptoMarxist over here just showing you the chart, showing you some of the resistance points and some of the trends that it looks like Paul had a breakout. And there's one thing about meme coins, when it gets to this time, that one catalyst, especially right now, Bitcoin is looking kind of strong. If Bitcoin crosses 30,000, that might be a really good sign for Pawzone. If it continues up and hits, like I told you guys, that 33 to 35,000, expect Pawzone to most likely reach over $50 million. Okay, so that, do the math. And then when meme season comes in, all right, because we got alt season right around the corner, all right, because that's alt season. As soon as uh Bitcoin, in my opinion, hits around 33 to 35,000, all the alts should start showing some life. Once those alts start showing some life, Bitcoin keeps going up, hits like 40 something, 43, 45,000, then expect these meme coins to really explode, especially the coins that aren't just memes. You see, little secret about Shiba Inu, if you made it this far. Shiba Inu and the ecosystem, the whole project, was a Trojan horse. It was a meme token shell with a revolutionary, fully decentralized ecosystem inside. So they were able to infiltrate through the memes, and then they're able to revolutionize with what? With a revolutionary blockchain, Shibarium blockchain, which is going to be a part of the Shiba Inu ecosystem. In fact, the Shiba Inu ecosystem will be on Ethereum layer 1, and it'll be on Shibarium. And the gas token for Shibarium is gas. So not financial advice, but if you're going to need Bone to make any transaction in Shibarium, it seems kind of obvious that you might want to look into Bone, okay? And if Pawzone is one of the biggest projects on Shibarium and the Shiba, because keep in mind, it's PawFi, okay, which is the finance, which is related to Pawzone. It's Pawzar, which is the NFT marketplace where you can trade even NFTs for NFTs, which is kind of cool. And it's a gaming guild, okay? So there's utility built in. On top of that, Paw token from or by Pawzone is a governance token as well. So I'm just saying, think about that for a second. What does that mean? What do DAOs do? They vote. And what do most DAOs want? They want burns. Okay, they want proposals that make the ecosystem more sustainable for longevity and quality, and they want it to be profitable. Okay, so expect future burns coming from Pawzone. So that's all I'm telling you. Okay, not financial advice. I'm just telling you what I would do if I was you. So, CryptoMarxist, once again coming at you, aka Bone Army. I am Bone Army. You are Bone Army. This is just a little sum right here. Let me go ahead and look at this chart before I pizzazz one more time. Okay, looking nice. It's looking nice. Let's look at the 15 because that's the one I like to look at. Okay, whoo, look at that. So even if it breaks down, it should break down to wait. What's up with this? This was way off. Did this move on me? Or was that just off? Okay, yeah. So there it is. Whoa. Here it is. Oh, because I moved it down. That's why it moved. I see you, punk. No. And this guy right here with the bop, and then hit this guy right here with the big bop. Okay, so there it is. So we'll see. I'll actually come back. I'll come back at noon. I'll try to come back at noon to actually, you know what? I'll come back later on tonight. We'll see. We'll see if this trend was broken or if there was a downside. All right, guys. Without any further ado, thank you for watching.